Welcome to Blossom, a cutting-edge management and collaboration platform that was created for organizations in the digital age. The system has a vast amount of features and options, and it's intuitive and very easy to use. Let's start with the navigation, which has never been easier. Wherever you are, there's a main toolbar on the left of the screen, which easily helps you navigate in the system. On the top, there's a powerful search engine that follows you everywhere and always allows you to find any object in the system, like users, workspaces, assignments, tasks, and content. And on the right, there's a dynamic sidebar providing you shortcuts to your recent activities and consistently changing according to the context of the page. When you first open the application, simply move the mouse over the left toolbar to open it and display the menu names. Let's start with the Overview section. Here, you will find your assignments within different organizational activities. Along the platform, you can customize how objects are shown, by cards or in a list. You can also filter by name or description, therefore any item can be found in a second. There's the option to sort by name, date, or category as well. If you want to see your completed assignments, simply click on the relevant checkbox. At the dynamic sidebar, which can easily be opened or closed, you can overview new messages, an agenda of upcoming meetings, and recent activities. Now, let's get back to the primary menu and head to the workspaces. Here, you can find different environments, such as organizational units, courses, interest groups, qualifications, work plans, and projects, to which you belong as a member or as a manager. On the dynamic sidebar, you will find shortcuts to the workspaces you entered recently. By clicking on a card, you can overview the details of the workspace, which are shown in the dynamic sidebar. Let's access one of them, for example, a work plan. Now you can simply navigate between the tabs, such as assignments, content, tasks, meetings, users, budgets, and reports. If you're a manager, you will find a shortcut to the settings and properties of the workspace. On the dynamic sidebar, you will find recent discussions and activities of the relevant workspace. If you go to qualification, you will find a hierarchy of relevant levels, which can be arranged to prerequisites as well. You can navigate between them in order to see the components of each level. There's also an indication for completed, open, and closed levels. As a manager, you can also run reports of any component right from here by clicking on the relevant shortcut. A workspace can include meetings and live events. In order to join a video conference, simply click on the Collaboration tab. On the dynamic sidebar, you will see relevant information, like a list of participants, chat, documents, polls, and online questions. The next section in the primary menu is a Knowledge Center. It shows content that you have created, content shared by others, your bookmarks, and popular content identified as what's hot. You can use additional searching tools as well, like categories, tags, content type, estimated duration, and even modification date. In the Calendar section, you can find your events. On the dynamic sidebar, there are multiple tags that can help you customize the view of the calendar. You can choose to show the due dates of assignments, your workspaces and upcoming meetings, their agenda, and even to create a calendar of your own. If you want to access an event, you can simply click on it, and you will be taken to the details of the relevant workspace. The next section in the primary menu is Messages. The orange badge on the icon indicates the number of unread messages. By default, each message is sent to email unless it's opened by the user in the system. If both users are online, where users can easily communicate with each other. You can also create a message template by saving it as a preset and even send it in the future by simply entering the send date and time. If you received a request to approve, like registration to course, you can do it just right here. In addition to messages, there's also a notifications icon on the top of the screen, allowing you to stay up to date. You can go from notifications right to approval page for course and event registration, or for authorization of content, groups, users, and recruitments. In the Editor section, you will find dozens of quizzing tools for surveys, exams, feedback, evaluations, audits, and even courseware, which can be created right in the system in a few clicks and without external authoring tools. So no more annual licenses for third-party software. The editor has all types of interactions that you may ever need, like multiple questions, drag and drop, hotspot, and many more. You can customize your courseware with Pictures Gallery or embedded video like YouTube. In the Catalog section, you can find diverse activities open for registration, like courses, events, professional forums, interest groups, and a link to external event application request. You can look for a needed activity in a search engine, or simply click on a workspace to join it. If a registration for Workspace requires approval, it will wait in a pending tab until the whole workflow is completed by all approvers. Once the registration is opened, it will show up in the Registered tab. In the bottom of the main menu, you can access your personal profile. Here, you can see your personal details and achievements, progress in courses, evaluations, and qualification status. You can upload and manage here your personal files, and even connect your personal profile to your social accounts, like Facebook and Google for single sign-on. If you're the manager, you will see a dashboard section which provides you a macro summary of the activities you manage. The Reports tab allows you quick access to the platform reports that show details from different angles on any activity and objects in the system. On the dynamic sidebar, you will find shortcuts to the recently seen reports and your bookmarked reports. There are also reports that were shared with you by other users or recommended by the platform administrators. You can choose a view of charts such as a pie or bar and change the type of the report with the same filters by the shortcut right from here. In the Management section, you will find multiple administrative tools according to your permissions. In other tutorials, these features will be described in greater detail. The system's design is totally responsive and adapted to any mobile device. You can simply download it from the App Store or Google Play Market and enjoy the same user experience everywhere. So, welcome to Blossom, the operating system for organizations in the digital age.